So, good evening, guys. Welcome back to another channel. And tonight I'm going to do a live press conference reaction. I had to think then, did I? Because I was a bit slow, and because I had a long day today at work, and I didn't get finished till 5:15. I should have got finished at 3:30, and I didn't because I only had 5 jobs on my delivery in the afternoon. But I was told I got to travel extra miles to do 2 more drops. But listen, it is what it is, and that's how we roll. And if you do like the video, please slap the likes up. Yeah, I mean, slap the likes up. Yeah, and also subscribe if you're new. And I got 1,132 subscribers, and I thought I'd done really well. It was tough in the game, but hey, listen, it's all good. And also, I was still waiting for like a transaction to say how much they took out of me money. I think something like 35 pence. So I got to get that verified, and then I should do some super chats as well. So once I get set up, any donations will be fantastic. So thank you very much indeed for that. So I want to get 100 people, 100 views today. I want 100 likes, 100 views. A bit ambitious, I know, but listen, it is what it is, and that's how we roll. There's loads of people doing the streams, loads of people worldwide, which is absolutely amazing. So, like I said, do slap it up, by the way. And I got some comments before I go into what Graham Jones has to. And let's be real, I think I've been impressed with this guy. I mean, he says all the right things, not bringing up opponents as well. Focus on his team. And that's how we roll, don't we? I got some comments here. I got Ginger as well. The Bella B. Roberto is useless as a manager. He just cannot coach defense. Lovely gentleman. As someone I can go out for a drink. You know what I mean? Seems a decent guy. But the problem is he cannot coach defense. Then again, he's coaching the world's #1 nation. That should be Italy, by the way. I got big up to Nippon. I'm coming on and eat like it's going to have to be an early one though. And yeah, I noticed there. How to Paul? 9:30 again. Yeah, I try and come on, mate, because I go off to Newcastle tomorrow. I'm leaving the house at 7 o'clock. So I can get up there at tune by 12. So if you do see us, come up with us. If I'll autograph, I'll give it these, by the way. So that's absolutely canny. So do slap likes up, by the way. And even to my guy, hope you're okay, Dan. I got, again, can you please check DMs if you get a chance? I will do. But at the minute I'm doing the streams. Dean, big up to my guy, Dean. Hope you're okay. And big up to you. And hope you're well, my man. I'm absolutely fine, Dean. I won't be doing a watch along tomorrow, I'm afraid, because I'm off to the tune. So I'll be doing the one against Brighton, which is, I believe, it's a 5:30 kickoff time. Typical. Sending us 3,500 fans on an evening game, all the way from Newcastle to Brighton. I tell you something, I just think it's absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible, man. I tell you what, the Premier League's done this because you've got to take over. I'm sure it is. And Andrew, even to you, John, would have Frank Lampard as manager and have John Terrace as number 2? Good call, but I don't think Frank's going to get the job, mate. My opinion is I just don't think he's going to get the position. I'll be surprised if he did, but I just cannot see him getting the position at all whatsoever. And, you know, if it's Frank, I'm going to have to back him. And Paul, even to you, Paul, will be okay, mate. And off to the match tomorrow, so check out suit for that. And evening, John, win tomorrow. Last 8 games, by the way, even to my guy, will be okay. Last 8 games, St. James's, 1-5, drawn 1, lost 2. Thinking positive. Hope to see you tomorrow. Definitely, mate. If you see us, mate, come up with us, mate. And yeah, that'd be amazing. And we'd love to see you, my guy. Love to see you. That's a good start there. And Johnny B. You know what? He'd be a good rapper, sort of thing. One of the best rappers in the UK. Turntables, baby. And yeah, I hope it's all good. What do you think of? Who do you think will be manager? It seems to be taking ages. I gotta agree with Danielle. I mean, you gotta be patient, and hopefully we get the right one coming in. But I just hope it doesn't take too long. I don't want to be months and months and months. I said this many a times. If it happened in Italy or Spain or Germany, they would have been there by now. But in England, it takes a couple of weeks here and a couple of weeks there, sort of thing. But you just got to be patient, by the way. But yeah, that's how it is, sort of thing, I'm afraid. But hopefully, the way he spoke, it could well be a new manager coming next week, but we should see. We'll couple of batting watch along. Join us for that, Dean. It'll be a 5:30 kickoff for yous. It will be 5:30 in the morning, so you should be okay on that. I could be wrong on the times. So before we read some more comments, let's crack on for the press conference and see what Graham Jones have to say today. He was asked about the team news, and he said, "We've got Paul Dummett and Elliot Anderson still missing. Other than that, we've got a fully fit squad to choose from, which is great. That means Martin the Black Cat's fit. Is he going to play tomorrow? I hope he does, because he's badly missing big time. Badly missing. Because his leadership in goal commands his box area. No disrespect to Cardalo, but he's not exactly Martin the Black Cat, isn't he? Let's be real. And Darlow, I mean, he's been okay. I know to say he's great, but he's been okay. The Black Cat is just quality keeper, and we need him back between the sticks on Saturday, especially in a game like this. So, and on to the next statement he told us. Swiftly moving on, he was asked about last week. This is the thing, right? Why are people asking about last week's game? I just don't get it. Do you know what I mean? This question should have been asked last week, not today. But I carry on. He said, "We're certainly not getting carried away with a draw, but it was a solid place to start. We spent the early part of the week focusing on ourselves and trying to be better. And then the latter part on Chelsea. I'm pleased with the 5 days of work." Right, I'm going to come on to that swiftly, right? Big up to Graham Jones, by the way. I mean, he comes in and he get all these players in. He's not giving any players a few days off here and there. It's 5 days solid training. Yeah, and big up to you, Graham, for doing that. Steve Bruce would have let him have 3-4 days off. No wonder they're not flipping fit. And I tell you what, I think tomorrow you're going to see a bit of a difference in our fitness. And it's important to train these players every single day. And that's why you're going to get the benefits. Steve Bruce, this guy, he wants to turn our club into a part-time team. We're not a part-time team, but he's gone anyway. Swiftly moving on, he was asked about hopes to achieve on an interim basis. He said, "I got no complaints on how we worked. Our consistency is clear, and the response from the boys have been brilliant. Our job is to make this club as united as it possibly can be for the next manager to come in." Those comments there tells me there could be a new manager could be coming in next week by what he's talking about there. Yeah. Now, I could be wrong on that, but that just gives a little bit of clue. And I think that is, it sounds to me it's going to be a new manager coming in. But I heard a few names being banned again. John Terry, give us a break. 66-1 to something like 9-1, something like that. He ain't coming in. He will not be our manager. There's no way. He hasn't got the experience whatsoever. So number one, he should go and manage the lower clubs, like in the Championship. You know, just cut his graft. You know, learn his trade there as a number one, couple year, and then hopefully he'll come back and manage in the Premier League. Could be Chelsea. You just never know. But at the minute, I do not want John to at our club. Nah chance. And also, Jardine's name has not been gone away. I can't see that happening at all whatsoever. So we just have to wait and see on that one. I still think Fonseca will find a way. I could be wrong. And then he's asked about tomorrow's game. I'd like to see us being a little bit more sophisticated on the bar because we had short periods of putting the team together last week. It's not going to be easy against Chelsea, but without divulging it too much, that would be the first thing. So when he's taken over a couple of days for Palace game last week, he didn't have that much of time. Sort of, it wasn't his team. It was just too short notice, basically, sort of thing. And now he had a full 7 days to work out what tactics he's going to play, formation, the team, the players to pick, whatever sort of thing. We could make a difference tomorrow. It's going to be difficult, but the bottom line is, all we need to do, I've listened to the Paul's channel this afternoon. He makes some good points there as well. Go out there, give it a real go, and just play for the badge. If you play for the badge, excuse me, they're going to remember your name for the back of your shirt. And I've always said that, yeah? If you get 3-0 and have a real go, then, okay, cool. We tried. Just go out there and give your all. That is all we asking. And it's not too much to ask. And there you go. So the way Jones is talking, he's not bigging up the opponents. He's just focusing on our team. It's as simple as that. Not as well, But listen, end of the day, he is speaking like a proper manager should be. And I got Dan at our backing in manager. I think I read these anyway. And I got Jordy Ian. I hope you're okay, Ian, my guy. Listen, that press conference just shows how single-minded Bruce was. I heard Jones said team and United a few times. It was a good interview. Please, he's here to stay regardless of what manager we do have. Do you know what it is, Ian? I totally agree. He's got to stay. He's got to be here. He's got to be like an assistant coach or a first team coach. So, you can bed in the new manager in. So you can just tell him what the area is all about, the team is all about, and the city and everything else. So I've got Daniel as well, new owners, now what they're doing. Yep, totally agree, 100% there. Seeing lots of positivity about the game. I hope this is well funded. I'm afraid I don't see mind. Chelsea too tough to break down and have goals in them all over the pitch. That's from Billy. I hope you're okay, mate. And I'll tell you what it is, right? I mean, you're right there. I mean, basically, Chelsea's got too much on us at this moment in time. Let's be honest about that. Yeah. They've got key players out, Lukaku, Werner, also Kovacic as well. And you know what it is? They got their team already. You can put the Chelsea second team out. They are ready. And I'm just going to go on to the next message as well from Dean. I think Jones alluded to new manager soon in the press conference. Yeah, I can see a new manager going to come in next week, by the way. I think they made their mind up. I think they're going to come in. And I've got pause. I think she'll be back tomorrow. God freaking help us. Well, I tell you something, I wouldn't play him again. You know what he did? I mean, I would have dropped him for months. In fact, never again. We'll probably get sent off again. Yeah, he probably will. He probably will. And says, on NUSC, I eat John, absolutely fine. And, just a bit of a long day at work today. I'm traveling tomorrow for the match. And I got Cleo as well. He's a Chelsea supporter. Big up to you, my guy. Please do subscribe to my channel, by the way. Chelsea fan here. Looking forward to the atmosphere tomorrow. St. James's Park has been so muted for so long. I remember the noise when Sir Bobby was manager. Cleo, tell what it is, mate. The atmosphere is going to be absolutely electric tomorrow. Let's be real. It's a sellout. And I very nearly didn't make it today because I could have to work. But I'm glad I'm here tomorrow. So I cannot wait for that. So, yeah, keep those comments coming through. And then I've got Ginger John on. Honestly, think his father is coming in because of his history of defending youth and his name can attract a canny Vista player, well, players who can dig us out of the mess. Do you know what it is? If it's Lucian, then I'm going to back him because, yes, like you said, there, Ginger, he's got so much experience where he's been, mainly for German clubs as well. Please do smash the likes up, by the way, and subscribe. When is the team name, John? It's tomorrow at 2 o'clock, so an hour before the match. So an hour before the kickoff, Dean, that's when the players going to come out and we will announce. So check out to Twitter handler, NUFC Twitter handler, and you're found out that way. Now, see what else Graham's got to say as well. He was asked not to play on the occasion. And he said, and I think that's good man management, this, I speak to the players a lot about their own emotional control. Sometimes it's not going with the momentum of the crowd, it's understanding what's needed at certain moments in the game. The mental performance has to be good and does the physical. Yeah, totally agree. But in my opinion, according to this, right, and I could be wrong on this, yeah, you go out there, do your best, give it a right go. Well, what I see from players as well, actually close players down as well and make a tackle if needs to be. Do you know what I mean? We'll not be doing that enough. And that is the thing. I mean, just show passion, show heart, show a bit of this and a bit of that. And that's what you need at D. It's as simple as that. And you know what it is? Here's making some good statements today, Graham. I'm better than this cabbage seed who's waffles so much shite I've ever seen every single week. This guy is just a breath of fresh air. He really, really is. Okay, he may not be a big manager. He may not be our full-time manager, but he's saying the right things for me. And yeah, the players will respond to him, I'm sure. And I just hope that the players will start to be counted. Give it a go. Look at Brentford. They had about some great chances. They could have won the game, but Mendy was outstanding. You know what I mean? He was outstanding. And Brentford could have won that game. And then it was asked as well, our job here right now is to make this football club as united as it can possibly can be for the next match that comes in. Yeah, I can see a new manager is going to come in next week. Now, just go on to Keith Downing's Twitter handler as well. And he was asked about the new owners and about the future plans. And he said, I'm ready for everything. It's in their hands. My job is to make this club united as they can for the new manager. The new guy needs to walk into a healthy club. Yeah, I think that's a good statement. Like I said, I can see a new manager is going to come in next week. And this is the thing, right? I mean, my thought on Graham Jones in a minute. He comes in, does his press conference, right? And he was absolutely brilliant. I mean, that's the best press conference I've seen for a long, long time. Let's be real. Let's be real. Because at the end of the day, I mean, he's talking sense and he answers the right questions. And it's just amazing. And then he was asked, like I said, he's asked about, just go back up there a second. Sorry about that. Yeah, because he's also going to meet the owners next week after the game. Something's going on there. And this is Craig Hall's tweet. I may have said this. He was asked about the preparation after scrapping customary day off. He said, the more time on the training ground is simple maths. You have a better chance of performing. Always confirms his remit remains take charge of Chelsea. And then you speak to the owners tomorrow or a couple of days' time. Let's be real, right? That is a brilliant comment there. Like, these players have been getting away with so much, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, because these players are just loving days off. Whoa, a couple of days off, spend family. Now you should be on football training, man. They're just laughing. When Steve Bruce was there, right? He's just wanted time off in Cheshire, time off in Portugal, yeah. But no, we're bottom of the table, But thank God Graham Jones has sorted that out. I'm going to read some more comments, by the way, as I speak. I'm going to go with, yeah, I've read that one. And I've got Ginger John. Would Newcastle going for Sakira, the CDM from Gladbach? I don't know a lot about this guy, but he's been getting rave reviews, I'm hearing. So, I mean, we definitely need, I think Kamara would be the best bet, the French lad from last year. We was after him for months and months and months, yeah. He's out of contract at the end of the season, by the way, but I wouldn't mind taking him. Seems a decent player. What formation would you like to see, John? That's from Daniel. Me, I'll play 4-2-3-1. 4-2-3-1 for me. In goal, Dubravka, right back McCreal, left back Lewis, centre backs is got to be Shah. And do you know what? I'll drop the cells for this game, man. Bring in Fernandes. I'll drop Clark and the cells. Drop them. Then the holding rule, I will play Willock and Hayden. And Hayden needs to fix up because he's been poor out of the season. Let's be real. Then fair cross, I will see Ryan Faison on the right side midfield, Miggy as a 10 role, ASM on the left, and Wilson up front. And yeah, that's my formation. 4-2-3-1 I go for. And that's what I go for, Daniel. On to Ginger Gaines secures his contract while I'm doing. His contract's at the end of the season by the songs of it. And Ian said, good, I'm not going to the match. I reckon we could have 200,000 seat at stadium and fill it. Definitely think a new stadium will come with, but miss our beloved SJP. Do you know what it is? I'm getting people saying that. Look, I want a new stadium. Some people don't. For me, in my opinion, I could be wrong on this. I'll probably get slit for this. You got to move within the times, If you're going to get a new stadium, whether that may be, so be it. Because it's great to have St. James's for 100 plus years. Do you know what I mean? But we have to move with the times. Look at Arsenal, Spurs, Man City. Everton's going to get a new stadium. They've moved on with the times. Do you know what I mean? Even Sunderland moved on with the times. Do you know what I mean? But when you get a new stadium, people's going to be thinking, do you know what? What a fantastic stadium. Do you know what I mean? But you've got to move on. But St. James's Park is a historic stadium, and it always has to be in the historic stadium, man. But listen, I love history. I do love a bit of history. Do you know what I mean? I can even remember he was the last manager that won the Fairs Cup, won a miniature trophy back in '69 as Joe Harvey, the year I was born. 52 I am. I don't look it. And I got Dean as well. Nice to see us get out their own half, Dean. That's all you got to do. Like I said, give it a go. We got the players to cause damage. You know, like 4-2-3-1. You got Fiercer assisting the Wilson all the time at Bournemouth. Yeah, ASM appears skill, trickery. Miggy, you don't know what's going to happen with him. Class. Wilson bangs in the goals. Neutralize them. Just neutralize them. Willock could score goals from midfield if he's fit. Just let the players enjoy. I've got 23 people watching live. Do smash the likes up, by the way. I want to get 100. Do you know what I mean? I had 176 while I was on with Steve Wraith. And do check out that channel, by the way, because that channel is lit. And I got Ryan as well. I saw Jardine link yesterday. I take him just like 95% of managers. It takes a lot to win at the title in France, and did brilliantly in Monaco with the likes of Bernardo Silva, Fabinho, Lemar, Thomas Lemar, and Kylian Mbappe. Do you know what it is, right? Any manager comes in, Ryan, I've got to back him. Do you know what I mean? If it's Jardine, it caused surprise. Do you know what I mean? He's flexible with his tactics, right? And 2 training sessions a day, that's not going to help John Joe Shelby or Jamal Lascelles. They're not used to training twice a day. Time's moved on. If you kind of hack it, move on to a different club. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I've got Callum. Big up to you, Callum. I hope you're okay, mate. Do subscribe if you haven't done so. Who do you think will get as manager, and who do you want? Good question. For me, if I want an elite manager for the summer, me personally, I would have gone for Diego Simeone. But the problem is, he's never going to leave Atletico Madrid. But realistically, out there, I will either go for Fonseca, or I'll probably go with Favre. I mean, Favre's name's been mentioned a lot. But for me, out of the two, you have to have a number one choice. And unfortunately, we haven't had a number one choice, you know. But if it's Fonseca, cool. He plays exciting football. Favre works with young kids as well and brings the best out of them as well. So either of those two will be fantastic. I'd take it all day long. I've got to read some more comments as well on the press conference as well, what Graham Jones has been saying. Just read his comments first. And then we got Cleo as well. I think our wing backs could be the key. Stop Reece and Ben Chilwell, and your forces through the middle with no recognised striker could be your plan. Yeah, that's a good choice there. Those two, Ben and Reece, are fantastic wing backs. Brilliant wing backs they are. I like Reece. I think it's absolutely magnificent. He should be the England regular every single time. Should be in the World Cup. I think we win 2-1. Callum to score both. If he gets the service and ASM makes them run fast runs with his pace from the wing, our defence needs to wise up now, please. Mark, I totally agree. They need to fix up, wake up, or by January, get out. Don't want them here. Hi, Geordie John. How's it doing? Absolutely fine, my guy. And do smash the likes up, by the way. I've got 25 people watching this tonight, and I'm up for the match tomorrow, so unfortunately I'll not be going to do the watch along. If you go on Bazas, Worlds of Sport, he will be doing the 2:30 tomorrow, and you know, he's a fantastic guy. Love him to bits, man. You know, he loves to run us up on the Horseman shirt, by the way. But I'll get him back. And I got are you there tomorrow? I am indeed, Neil. Catch us up there. I'll be there tomorrow outside Castori's shop, and with Paul and the gang as well. I've got Tangy as well. Martinez is new bookie's favourite at 13-2. Ginger will not be pleased with that. 13-2 favourite, but is he going to leave Belgium? I don't think he will, you know. I don't think he will. Not good news, Tangy. I've got Harry boy. Hope you're okay, mate. Do subscribe to my channel, my guy, and if you haven't done so. I've got ASM and Miron down the wings. Will feed Wilson and Willock. Getting into the box late, that's the key to the feature for me. Go for the first for 90 minutes. Don't let them settle and get into the riffing. Totally agree there. We have got to get to them. We have got to take the game to Chelsea if we can. When we get the ball, we've got to use it. Use a bit of brain. Take it to them. Give it a right go. Brentford's done it. We got to do it. But Dan also Sakuria players for the Swiss national team as well. Looks, he's a big lad as well, by the way. Don't want Roberto. I don't want... And just going for there as well. Zakira's manager, Daniel. It might be his agent, you know. It might be his agent. And just go for the comments there. You might be better off skipping this weekend, John. Newcastle getting destroyed. Sorry. I'm off to Italy in a couple of weeks' time, you know. So I should have done the Brentford watch along, but I cannot do that, unfortunately. So I'm missing quite a few watch alongs, am I, man? Unbelievable. And yeah, that's for a Man United fan, by the way. Get a picture tomorrow. Of course you will. Just take a photo and snap out or sign it. John, have you heard of anything about Santiago Munoz has played a game yet? He hasn't, mate. No, he hasn't played a game yet. He's in the development squad. And I hope he learns from the new under-23s coach from Sunderland. Just this guy, keep up the good work. Always good to come across Newcastle channels. Callum, big up to you, mate. Big up to you. And keep watching me channels. And top guy. Just a lot of supporters of the tune. That's from Dan. Oh, got some comments flying through the roof. Should Conte go to Barca? Oh, they're getting shabby, George. They're getting shabby. That's a done deal. And Tanji as well. I hope Newcastle will win. And my mum sadly passed away shortly after midnight on Thursday. She would love to see me happy with a good result. Tanji, man, I do apologise for the loss of your mum. And my condolences goes out to you and your family, mate. And I do apologise. It's a very, very difficult time. And I hope other viewers as well will see exactly the same thing. And Daniel, it's the first one I mentioned. But again, my condolences goes out to your family, Tanji. And I really am so lost your mum. Sorry. And then this is the weekend for triple captain in Fantasy League. I even captain Son of United. Wow. Listen, cheer for your teammate. This is the thing, right? Don't ever say, oh, I want my team to get beat, just give it a manager. I want to win every game. I want to win as much games as possible, whoever the manager is, you know what I mean? And if you say things like that, then you're not a loyal supporter. Let's be real. Back your team. Support our team. Get behind the lads, whatever you can. Do you know what I mean? That's when Steve Rooster said, by the way. I just wonder, see if there's anything Graham Jones been saying. The thing is, right, what I said there, that's all I can find. But there could be some more coming out the next day. That is the problem. And there's no point me doing the press conference reaction after the game because it's just no point. It's only like 5 minutes, only a couple of words, you know what I mean? But listen, it is what it is. And it's just I got myself a new phone, by the way. I got an iPhone 13. I haven't even set it up yet, by the way. So he said that in 5 years. And he said about right now football job's gonna be one football job be this and t'other. And according to Craig Hope as well, he tweeted out and a lot of people said about Martinez, James as well, and a couple of others. And the latest I've seen said has handled so well and Union and Roberto Coelho on the cards. Understand Belgium's boss is on the shortlist and would cost less than 2 million compo. More talks to candidates next week. Story below on Jones scrapping NUFC days off. So that's the latest news coming out from Belgium. That 2 million compensation. Let's be real. And would you take Roberto? That'd be very interesting. Very interesting indeed. But I would back the manager. But if I was Roberto, get yourself, just stay with Belgium, mate. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Thanks for that, Ian. I got Ryan as well. Don't know why people are saying Conte isn't realistic. We're the richest club in the world, is ambitious to reach the top and equal to owners, and we will win away from being out of relegation. Yeah, agree with you, Ryan, but will Conte come to Newcastle? I don't think he will, mate. He was a project, but he was a project with a team that is ready, competing for titles, competing for cups. Yeah, even though the richest club in the world, I just cannot see him coming to Newcastle at this moment in time. Shame. I would have loved to have him. And also, is he a long-term project manager? That's another question. 3 years to Juve, 2 years at Chelsea, 2 years in Milan, and if he did come to Newcastle, it probably lasts about 2 years as well. And 2 years to bust up with Ornas as well, which I do not want from my football club. I'm loyal to myself on FPL, mates. Yeah, listen, keep Ole and lay off Ole, by the way. I mean, this is the thing. I've just been on a tweet, yeah. I'm not going to mention the names. That I was tweeted someone said, look, people's picking on Ole. Ole's done well. Do you know what I mean? but the players let them down badly. They're not far from the top 4, and yet they want them out. Yeah? Back the manager. Back him. Do you know what I mean? That's the difference between Ole and Boost. Ole is fighting for the title. Not fighting title now. That's gone. Fighting for the top 4. Yeah? And when Boost was here, we were in the bottom 3. I just don't get it, man. Honestly, man. It's a joke. Glad he's gone, but listen, like Ryan said, we're a win away for getting out of the bottom 3. Unfortunately, I don't think it'll be tomorrow. So I've got City. There's no point me lying. This weekend, United, Newcastle, Palace, and anyone playing City getting murder. This is the weekend to play triple captain. I get ya. Fair dues, fair dues. Let's just find out what else has been saying as well. You know, Downing said something as well. Yeah, I think I read that as well, by the way. You know what I mean? So tell us your thoughts about what Graham Jones have to say. Are you impressed? Are you impressed with him? His press conferences so far, especially today? Do you know what? I am. I think it's a breath of fresh air. He's saying the right things. He's concentrated on our team and not bringing up our opponents as well, which is absolutely brilliant. And they got more comments here from Matthew. Not a United fan, but Ole should be gone. Fair enough. Under 23s, 1-0 up. And Ole's at the wheel. Ole at the wheel. La, 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 la. Don't give it a day job, John. Please don't. Please don't. You know, and I got one comments off and said, "Oh, I want to know. We were joking for weeks again. Are Newcastle going to get Big Sam? Definitely not. Don't want him anywhere near my club because at the end of the day, right? I mean, he just was not good enough. Real talk." John, I sent a friends request on Facebook last week. Did you receive it? I'm already friends with PD Pollock. I'll be watching the highlights of Match of the Day with a cup of tea. Mark, I'm going to go into Facebook in a minute, right? And then what I'll do, I'll add you on, mate. So, because I don't go on Facebook that much, if I'm real with you, but I do have a peek sometimes, you know? Excuse me. And I'm going to send a link on Facebook on future streams. So I'll be doing that as well in a moment. So, yeah, Liverpool fans think always at the world's funny, yeah? Yeah, I tell you what, though, while they were singing this, I think Ole must be pretty sick, by the way. Bless him, you know. But at this moment in time, I mean, you got some tough games tomorrow. You got Spurs playing Man U. They call it El Sacico. You know, whoever loses that game probably end up losing their jobs, yeah. Nuno's not doing that well at Tottenham after a good start. Ole needs to win this game to save his job by the sounds, which I think is a little bit harsh. Like I said, some of our fan base and Newcastle fan base, right? I mean, I just posted that tweet earlier on, and then 2 lads having a go at us. So I replied to them back. I didn't want to go in an argument because everyone's entitled to their opinion. Simple as that. I do get a lot of my United friends tweet us every week, you know, as a follow Friday, and they've been long-term followers for a long time, at least 10 years, and they think the world of us. You know what I mean? But any United fans watching my channel, you know, you're always welcome to. And I mean, all fans all over the world, you know, in America, Australia, Canada, Singapore, Asian countries, listen, come on my channel, listen to my channel, yeah? It's just going to get better. Do you know what I mean? I get people come up to us and say, how do you do the channel? You know, it's really good, wicked. Do you know what I mean? But there you go. And I've got one from Seto again. It's Sagako. Never in my life I thought I see 2 managers' careers at the prize. Yeah. But like I said, do smash it up, by the way. And I heard news right on Rafa Benitez has asked about Newcastle job, and he's just kept his distance away. So basically, he's not coming back. We need to hit on the head now, sort of thing. And he's just not come back to Newcastle because he's got a contract with Everton for 3 years, and I just cannot see him walking away. But we've got to move on from that now, I'm afraid. But like I said before, if he does come, and then that's fantastic. It'd be great for him to come back. Excuse me. And we have got Ian as well. We need NFC TV on Sky. United, Liverpool, and some of us do have a channel. Yeah, that's very true. We will do. I bet you now, if we win something, it will happen. Let's be real. I've got United as a team. is a mess. You build a team to counter, then you brought Ronaldo, who doesn't press. You also built a team where no creators or strikers or goal scorers. So you're on the same boat, mate. We've got no creativity in the midfield. We've got no destroyer in the midfield. Let's be real. And our back three, or back five, what they call it, are not good enough. Yeah. I'd get rid of most of them. You know what I mean? We shit the defense in January, but we've got to be in position. And all these people, I heard John Gibson last night said on MSC Matters, so he made a flipping good point. People are saying that, oh, Newcastle got a fantastic club, you got fantastic fans, you got world-class supporters, a world-wide stadium, and you're too good to go down. And the reason they're saying that is because we give them 3 points. Now I heard, now we've got a takeover, the very same people wants us relegated, yeah? So they change the tune very quickly, don't they? Excuse me, do you know what I mean? Which is very strange. You know, 1 minute they pat you on the back, and the next minute they kick in the balls. It's simple as that. That's exactly what you're doing. And John Gibson is absolutely right when he's come out and say that. Now, I think we need to get over Rafa now. Yeah, we have to now. That press conference with Rafa the day, just nails it now. Just move on, you know. And I know these people want to get Rafa back, but they have to just give up, man. And I've got Marcus well again. I think the right man will get Newcastle United out of the relegation zone. If he gets a war chest of money that he wants and get the ammunition of players that he wants at his disposal. Mark, totally agree with you, man. Brilliant point. I mean, give the manager time, let him do what he's have to do, and then he'll get it right at the football club. Yeah. Then I've got to say, it has to be a good buy. He wants to prove himself, plus he cuts inside. He's injury prone now for me. Listen, he's been fantastic at Chelsea. Yeah. Chelsea got the best out of this guy. Now he plays for Real Madrid, 50 appearances, something like 5 goals. And Real Madrid has technically offered Hazard to us. You know what I mean? But I'll be absolutely astonished if he came back to the Premier League. Astonished also if he came to Newcastle United as well. Let's be real. I just don't think I'd take him back. He'd be 31 next summer, by the way. But listen, if he does come back, he needs to put on a shift and a show. Otherwise, what will happen is this is going to be a mercenary, and we do not want mercenaries at our football club. We had them in the past before. Couple names springs to mind. You know, Albert Luque, when he came to us, 50, 60 grand a week he came, hardly play, injured player sort of thing. I'm amazed that he passed the medical while he was injured. Oh my God. I don't want any players. I want players to come here and play for the fans and the club and the badge and the passion. There you have it. I've got Scotty B. Hi, John, for Leicester fan here. Always follow Newcastle as a club. Think you've been very unfortunate under Ashley, but hope for a bright future for you as a club of fantastic supporters. Scott, thanks very much indeed, man. That's a brilliant message there, mate. Brilliant comment there. Listen, I was just saying about what John Gibson, he's a journal for Newcastle Chronicle, right? He speaks his mind. He's 80 years old, worked for them for 6 decades. I would love to get him on my channel one day. And yeah, that'd be absolutely fantastic. We can get him on there. That'd be absolutely brilliant, yeah? I was just saying, I mean, Scott just said there, you know, our club sort of thing, it's been wishing him all the best of luck, basically, yeah? But you get all these pundits now saying that they want to see us relegated. Most of our fans at work saying that we should be relegated because we never gave Steve Bruce a chance, you know, give him a chance to whatsoever. I had an argument, well, not really an argument, someone a day at work. I said to one of the lads, said, he spent £160 million, and he said, who? I said, well, he spent £160 million, Joe Linton, and a couple of players are not good enough. And Rafa didn't get that, and he goes, championship teams gets that as well. So, don't know what they're talking about, you know what I mean? They should look into the facts and research in Newcastle. I told him as well, 7 wins in 38 games. And he said, and relegation form, simple as that. And let's support Newcastle United, and you don't understand the problems, then let's be real. You don't know now. It's like pundits as well. Gary Bonglepool, Jimmy O'Hara, you know, all the names, they know who they are exactly. See what I mean? Madrid is pressure. Yeah, it is. They're second in the league at the minute. And then they want to win the Champions League. That's what they want. And then you've got Callum again. Would love to get a Zaha. Imagine him and then Max on the wings. That'd be brilliant. Would I take Zaha? I think it'd be a pass versus career, mate. I really do. he's happy in London. I just cannot see him leaving London again. I just cannot see it. Look at Modric in Madrid. It's not easy to survive in Madrid. That's very true. He's been there for a long time. 10 seasons? Big up to him. I wonder if the fake fans all of a sudden became City fans who are now see the Newcastle fans for what's your plan to spot them? Exactly. Totally agree. Someone calls a glory hunt out of the day. And I'm Newcastle season ticket holder. Very, very strange. But he's a good mate, by the way. And I've got Ginger. Do you think Newcastle will even try to get Hazard in January? I don't think they will, you know. My opinion is, I think you get someone, like young players that come with resale value. That's what I'm thinking. But top quality players with resale value. Yeah, that's what we're getting. I'd love to see Colin Cody and Tarkowski at the back. I want to see James Ward-Prowse in midfield for Southampton. That's your English base there. Those are the three I get. Ward-Prowse, Tarkowski, Cody. Those are the three I get. Fix the defence up. And midfield, we do it a left back as well. And that's what we need right now. Do you know what I mean? And I'm going to go on straight to Tanji as well. Again, do apologise for loss of your mum if anyone's just joined up. Crystal Palace game was a write-off. Only 3 days of training. Graham Jones on the full week this time around. So let's see if it's improving tomorrow, even if we get beat. Fitness, possession, chances, etc. Yeah. And also, I want to know as well who is up for the fight. Who wants to stay at Newcastle United? And for the manager, because you're not just playing for Graham Jones yourself, you're playing for your prospective manager as well. You know, new manager, you know. And if you don't perform, you're out. Simple as that. John Joe Shelby, be warned. Danielle's in the house, everybody. She's one of my favourites on here, by the way. She's absolutely lovely, and I just can't wait to see Danielle tomorrow. And I'll give her a massive, massive hug if I do see her tomorrow. And she is adorable. I said to her once upon a time that she's only 19, and she couldn't believe it. But I made her evening, and she is a megastar. I tell you, Daniel's a big, big hit, by the way, on Paul's channel, but she has been on mine as well for a video calling as well after matches as well. And I've got Wendy in the house as well. Hi, John. Hi, Wendy. Hope you're okay. Great to see your show growing. I'm a season holder but I use mine a lot more than you do. Anyway, what time will you be outside SJP? As I'd love you to sign my program. Yes, Wendy, come to us and I'll just whack it in as well, babe. Do you know what I mean? And, you know, just sign it up and then I'll do it anyway. If anyone wants an autograph, come to us and I'll be quite happy to do so. And Wendy, I hope you're okay and hope you're having a lovely evening too. John, Newcastle owners needs to think about improving facilities, academy, training facilities, and the stadio. Just need, I said in Italian then, didn't I? Just needs a refurbishment. But to me, that's the core you need to be looking at. Totally agree. Because when your new manager comes in, that's the questions they're going to ask the new owners. Are you going to get the new training facilities and the new academy set up as well? That's the first thing I do. And it's going to happen. It costs Leicester City 100 million to get their training facilities up to standard. There's a place in Italy called Hellas and Kiev and Verona. Their training facilities there is absolutely lit. Absolutely brilliant. They got one of the best young players there. It's just a shame that Kiev or Verona are in the Serie D for financial problems there. And Hellas Verona's doing really in Serie A. So, I mean, Gio Simeone scored 4 goals last week, and that's the best performance I've seen in playing in Serie A. I got see it was a what manager do you want to run Newcastle? Is that Fonseca guy good? He is pretty good. Listen, he plays attacking football. He's won 3 titles with Shakhtar Donetsk. He came 5th in Roma, 7th last season before he got replaced by Jose. And you know, the thing is, though, he needs to push the defence more. But playing football in and around, it's brilliant. But he does like to play possession football. He plays 3 at the back, but he wants his mid and wing backs to go forward as every opportunity. Yeah. And he also liked to play a target man up front. When he was at Roma, he had Edin Dzeko, ex-Man City forward up front. He loves to play for a big target man. And Joe Linton is not that man. Let's be real. But for me, Fonseca or Favre, one of the two. Best of British, I'd love to have Brendan Rodgers, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. And I got Ginger. Newcastle need to make a big signing to get rid of that Steven Joelinton. Yep, I totally agree. Victor Osimhen would be my ideal signing for Napoli, or Vlahovic from Fiorentina. Remember when he used to play Willock and get goals? Yes, 8 goals in 14. But he's playing with an injury at the minute. And once he gets fully fit again, then my guy's just going to rip up the goals again. And let's hope that is the case, because we badly miss the scores. Stay Joelinton. If we're going to score, we need ASM and Wilson combined. I want to see Ryan Fierce fix up as well. Play him on the right position. Play on the right side of midfield so he can get some assists from Callum. I'll be surprised if Shelby is in the reform. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised also if he started tomorrow neither. And do smash the likes up, by the way. I did have 30 people watching, by the way. And thank you very much indeed for that. People say I should be a full-time YouTuber sort of thing. And, excuse me, I've always said if I can get 10K, then yes, that could be a real possibility. And Kendall, you reckon Bayern might reconsider Lewandowski? He's now 33, or is he set to retire in Germany or Poland? For me, I've heard about a couple months ago, he said that he wants to leave Bayern at the end of the season, and he wants a new challenge. Where that's going to be, I just do not know. But if I'm honest with you, I think he's doing that, so he just wants to make more money sort of thing, like, just to drum interest so he can make more money. My personal feeling, I think he's there buying for the rest of his career. That's my opinion. And do smash up the likes, by the way. And it's going okay. After the defeated win to the tune, can honestly see us getting a result tomorrow. At least I'm hoping, Scott, I hope you're right, mate. I really do hope you're right. I really do. And I got reckons Favre is more experienced than Fonseca. Thing is, I said it weeks now. If you want a manager, then you have to have a number one choice. I mean, Paul Merson's come out today and he said that Newcastle are a walking disaster. What does he mean by that? He's saying that we sat Bruce and we haven't got a plan. Yeah, maybe it's Paul Merson should stick to gambling and drinking again. Do you know what I mean? What does he mean that? These people are professional and they have to make the right decision. We need to be patient. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I'd love to see get Paul Merson on my channel, by the way. I'd love to get him on here, sort of thing. Really. I got Aaron again. Although I prefer Favre Fonseca, I'll still be happy with Martinez. Okay, cool, fair enough. Excuse me. I don't think Martinez is going to go, by the way. I'll be absolutely astonished if he can. Leaving Belgium to come to us fighting relegation. Oh. My God, I need a break. I need that energy back. Yeah, I mean, I've got a good one coming up from Ian. We'd love to see Jesse in all of our midfield in January. Do you know what it is, right? I mean, I wouldn't have any problems getting British players coming in because that knows the Premiership well to get us out of trouble. Do you know what I mean? But Newcastle got all the money now. Yeah, I'd love to see Jesse come in with James Ward-Prowse in the midfield. Like I said, the two centre halves is well documented as well. But we need to get British players first, and then in the summer we work things out. On the 23s are winning by 2-1, and I mean Newcastle could just tour the EPL and buy 11 players for the squad. They don't need other league players. Newcastle has money, that's power. Yes, it is. Saying if you've got 50 million to spend in January, reports are saying we've got 190 million pounds in January as well. You need more than 50 million to spend on that. Let's be real. And also after that, Ismail Assar from Watford as well. Would you take him at Newcastle? I tell you what, I'd take him all day long. He's got pace to burn, tricky, skillful. I tell you what though, who's the bigger club, Newcastle or Watford? I just want to be case there. All options are improved. I'm just happy the Rock's gone. Great, we actually have a choice. That's totally agree with Kendall. Totally agree. And John, Martinez, the juggernaut manager, he's done out in football, get relegated. He's a lovely guy, but is he going to get us out of the mess we're in? And I have to be honest, probably not. I hate to say it, but probably not. Listen, what he did at Wigan was amazing. He won the FA Cup, and then in the same season, got relegated. I've got to say it again. Also, it's important to fill out a good coach and recruiting team. That's the secret for Pep. Absolutely. I think new owners will have a plan in place, hoping you getting positive manager. But honestly, I think you'd be better off getting a manager that knows how to build a team. Nigel Pearson, Annie, if you're watching, mate, he's a Bristol City fan, Scott, and I don't think he'd be happy at that because he likes Nigel Pearson, by the way. So definitely. The thing with Merson, he comes across really real and a nice bloke when he talks about his struggles. Listen, brilliant. That's a brilliant comment there, by the way. I'm glad he's better. I'm glad he's okay. But has been found out plenty of times for not doing research as a pundit. Listen, it gives us all that. Yeah? This is the guy that is a Steve Bruce fan, by the way. Do you know what I mean? Tell us to say that, we should never start Steve Bruce, Steve Bruce. Yeah? Steve Bruce was not my manager. I never wanted him in. I wanted him out before he even came in. That's how much I did not want him. Now, not for 100 million. Buy smart, get players for positions we are weak and we need a right winger, but Sarr isn't it. Then I've got see and Man U fan. I would like to see more German coaches. Look at Jurgen and Thomas. It would be more tighter with more of them. Yeah, I mean, listen, if it's going to be a German coach sort of thing, I might not hear a lot of them. But Hansi Flick could be amazing, wouldn't it? Got absolutely no chance. There you go, dual coach, Newcastle and Germany. I doubt it. Right winger, you have Jose Perez. Now you can have him, mate. He could not get away to leave Newcastle United. And I'm sorry, he's left the richest club in the world to warm the bench from Leicester. Sorry, Scott, but listen, I was on Leicester Die channel. Chris's name is. Great guy. Check him out. Love him to pieces, man. He's funny. And I said to him, make sure you get us back on again. And I said, Ginger, I kept saying that getting Campos, but he signed that David Canadian striker, John. He's just scored for PSG. What's the? Oh, yeah. Dave, yeah, I know he is, yeah. Jonathan David. Why not? Why don't we get him? I mean, Lille are selling club, you know. If you offer the right money, they will sell. Simple as that. Oh, mind, look at the French market. They've got some canny players there, by the way. And got Kendall as well. Funny how Bruce decides to retire. Like he had choice. Realistically, no one was going to inquire after him. Stats don't lie, and the fans were right. I was right many years ago, Kendall. Many years ago. I'm sorry, but not good enough, honestly. And the moment they got Steve Bruce as our manager for Newcastle, right, I thought he's going to mess things up. And it broke my heart as well, by the way. Crazy. And Daniel's in the house again. Make sure you eat before you leave the house in the morning. It's a long drive. Daniel, definitely 100% there. I would go into probably porridge and probably have a lemon tea and got some mixed fruit in there. So I've got to stuff myself up. I had some cookies today and I shouldn't really have it. But I had it. And I got Harvey Barnes is good, but he gets injured a lot. That's very true. What a talent Harvey is. But listen, his injury record's not the greatest, isn't it? But he'll be at Leicester for years, this guy. He is brilliant. John, do you live local in Newcastle? Ian, I used to live in Newcastle. I used to live up in Consett. I used to live up in Gosforth as well. But I really miss Newcastle, by the way. But I got a job done here. And one thing I will say, right, that if I do retire from work, then I will never, ever rule it out going to Newcastle. I mean, my mum would probably say, good job to you, now you're not working. I could be a full-time YouTuber. You just never know. If I can get between 5 and 10K, then I might do YouTube full-time. You never know. John, I know Chris well. Do you tend to horse with him or mad for him? Hence, I subscribe to your channel. Please, guys, subscribe and like this video. Scott, love you. Mad love, man. Mad love. And, you know, all yours work on my channel, mate. And also, when you do play your team, make sure you come on my channel. We can talk about Leicester, by the way, on the match preview. Got Maxwell. I think Irish is a striker to be feared of and could be a top class. A team scout, we have scouted young German talent this week, but his second name was Fitz. Did you read that, John? I didn't, Mark. No. I don't know who this guy is. I really don't. But no clue whatsoever. This is the thing. You can watch on YouTube. It will not be the same as watching it live. Do you know what I mean? But they've got some talent out there. You know, in Germany, real talent out there. But the one player I'd love to get with all the money we've got behind us now, give us 3 years, I get Alphonso Davies. Make Bayern an offer they cannot refuse. You know what I mean? Make them an offer they cannot refuse. Alphonso Davies. Look out for the name. Smash our club record for this guy. 7-0 to Newcastle. The key is said generally unlocks J7's hidden potential. One thing I'm going to say, right? If once Joe Linton goes in January or in the end of the season, I mean, all this Joe Linton talk, especially the horseman of the Toon Show, will exist. There'll be no more of that. And I haven't said trust the process for a long, long time. Oh man, I got banned for saying that by Daniel. Do not say trust the process, but I can say it now. And where's down there? Oh, Queen's Park Rangers just scored, by the way. QPL 1 Forest 0, by the way. And I got you could retire and become a football YouTuber, especially one Newcastle winning FA trophy. This channel will blow up. Yes, that's what I need. Listen, I'm never going to be as good as Adam Pearson. He's got nearly 12,000 subscribers, by the way. Big up to Adam in the cut, by the way. And I love him. I love Adam. I saw him. And he came to us half time and we had a chat. He interviewed us before the game. And I love the guy. Honestly, you never know. He could be my agent one day. You just never know. You can change the name to Newcastle Stand. I should do, shouldn't I? That's a good shout. That's a flipping good shout there. And who's your target centre back? I can choose 2. Connor Cody for 1, and I would go for Tarkowski. But in the summer, I would definitely 100% take Kalidou Koulibaly if he fancied a change of career from Italy. He's been in Italy for 2014? 2014 is there. He's been at Napoli for 7 seasons. And here's a question for you. Who signed Kalidou Koulibaly when he was at Napoli? Who was the manager then? I'll give you the answer in the next 10 minutes or so. Where do you sit in the ground, John? I'm in the east stand, halfway line. Brilliant seat, Wendy, there. I sit in the northwest, Lisa's level 4, so that's where I sit. But it'd be love to see you, Wendy, before the match. If you fancy meeting up, that'd be absolutely amazing. And just let us know. And then I'll give that autograph, by the way. And Daniel, and obviously Fancy wants it as well. Did Alisson score more goals than Joe Linton last season? Alisson or no, it might be Wilson, by the way. It might be Wilson. But now Wilson scored 12 goals last season. My God, without the scores, then we'll be absolutely knackered. Let's be real. We need him on the pitch every single game. Otherwise, we'll be knackered. The only problem with Wilson being captain is that he can barely play 10 minutes without being injured. He's not club captain, mate. Jamal Lascelles is club captain, Matthew, by the way. You're doing a live watching on for the game. I'm not tomorrow, mate. I'm at the match tomorrow, mate, and be doing the Brighton game. And I was supposed to be the Brentford game. I'll be in Italy that day, but I will definitely do the Arsenal game. So I'll be doing every single away Newcastle games for the watch along. So check us out for that. I'll also do some bonus ones as well, by the way. I'll probably do a Champions League match in the week sometime. I'll probably do an Atalanta Man U game. Thanks for the stream. I'll drop by tomorrow. Have a good one, John. You too, my guy. And thanks for joining us there. I'm going to wrap up. I may spend another 10, 15 minutes, by the way. So any questions you got for us, just fire away. And the press conference, do you think Graham Jones is talking sense? Do you think he's making the right noises? And who would you play tomorrow? What formation? I've told him mine's 4-2-3-1. And I asked the question again. Koulibaly joined Napoli back in 2014. Who signed them up when he was at Napoli? I can't give you a clue, by the way. But I'm just looking on the analytics on here. I've got 293 views at the minute, if that is right. No, that's not the one, isn't it? But my channel got 10,666 views for the last month, I've got 1,136 subscribers as well. And for the last month, I've had an extra 219 subscribers in the green. So I'm so made up for that, guys. I'm so made up. Thank you very much indeed. So big up to each every one of you, by the way. And got some more comments flying from the roof. I got Daniel as well. Yes, he is being truthful and also 4-2-3-1. Yeah, he spoke sense, by the way. I don't want to show in the team either, but let's face it, he's only one. He can pass the ball. This is it, but not consistently enough, mate. Not consistently enough. And you know what it is. I would love to get John to show me 9 out of 10, but I just cannot. I just cannot, because for me, it has to be a flawless position, flawless performance for me to give him a 9 out of 10. Flawless. And John, I think Newcastle would do well to go in for Amati from Leicester or pay Mendy from Leicester. Both players will strengthen your squad in key areas. Yeah, listen, I'm a fan of those two players, yeah. Listen, they're not world class, but they just do the job. You know what I mean? They're tough. They do the job as well. And Wilson's amazing, an all-round great striker, strong, fast skills. Why isn't he tackling direct free kicks? Not that we have any. We're never that far up. Ken, no, I totally agree. It's always Richie. You know what I mean? It's in his contract, say he's got to take free kicks every single time. He's terrible, man. Get Amir on in. He's the one, he takes the free kicks all the time. And in Daniel's grievous, by the way, but I'll read that out in a minute. Almiron is absolutely brilliant set pieces, yeah, but never had a chance to do it at all whatsoever. Maybe needs to push Richie out of the way. Let's be real. Taj as well. I honestly think as times go by that Wilson could be the modern day Solskjaer super sub once you get a striker that has better fitness levels and less injury. Yeah, I know. I could kind of see what you mean, like, but we definitely need a backup for Callan. If not, an elite striker. We need an elite striker. If not in January, definitely in the summer sort of thing. Got Deno, just so he don't go further back, and I hope he doesn't start Joe Linton tomorrow. Definitely not. I hope not. I hope not. But Graham Jones gets some Granary points for not starting him, but flip and neck. Why did he bring him on in the second half? I just don't know. I mean, Dygel's finished, by the way. Never play him again. I just don't think he'll play him again. And Miron should be taking set pieces and does well with them in international games. Yep. Pardon me, exactly the point, Daniel. This is like questions and answers. Come and ask me some questions now. We'd like to see Lewis start. Needs playing time. Absolutely. Every single time. I don't think I'll call them captains or leaders. Who would you give the armband to? Well, on the pitch, none of them. But I'm doing it for in January. Give it to Carlo Cordy. Sign them up and give him the captain's armband. Do you know what I mean? He wants a new challenge, you know? He makes some good points saying that it's great to have a takeover. Does that mean he might be coming to Newcastle? Get Colin Cordy. Get him in. 28 years old, 6'1". A proper leader, a defender that talks every single time. You don't hear that from Lascelles, by the way. Even a mouse can talk louder than Lascelles. Let's be real. Oh, man. You should get James Ward-Prowse from Southampton to set pieces. Scott, you know what? Excuse me. Often £30 million, and that would tempt Southampton to sell. I don't think Ralph Hatton-Hughes will be proud of that if that's the case. And just in case anyone is off to, 1-1-0 to QPR. Yep, I'd love to see Colin Cordy come in and give him the number. I totally agree, Daniel. Every single week, all day long. That's the halftime score. Thanks so much for the updates, Gary. Yeah, making a better captain. Do you think Graham Jones would get the team organised like never before? Now the team has done a lot of work in training from all angles and make it pay off the pitch tomorrow with our fans watching. Excuse me. Yeah, I hope so, Mark. I really do hope so. And I think it'd be a lot different as well. Do you know what I mean? Because the players do want to be trained properly. We didn't get under Steve Bruce, but we'll soon find out tomorrow. And if they perform, then cool. Let's do the same formation again, do the same training again. But I'm impressed. Very impressed. Very impressed. Do smash the likes up, by the way. And don't even got any latest news. I mean, John Terry. Oh my God, man. Being linked to the Newcastle job. If you think Jardine was a big mover, John Terry's to see him. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have Terry anywhere near my club. Nowhere near my club. Nowhere. He's not had a number one job yet. And I wouldn't have him. So, nah, Not for me at all. So I'm going to wrap up in the next 5 minutes or so, and because I've got things to do. And it's nearly 10 to 9 as well. I didn't know it was 10 to 9 already, sort of thing, you know what I mean? So I got to get up at 6 o'clock and I'll jump on someone else's channel for 20 minutes or so. And just going to go on to Scott again. Another player I'd love to see at Newcastle would be Calvin Phillips from Leeds. Get the checkbook out. Yeah, if Leeds gets relegated, I doubt they will, then I tell you what, they'd be queuing for this guy. There'd be at least 8, 9, 10 clubs who want this guy. Do you know what I mean? And then people's going to say, you're not getting a Man City team. You're not getting a Man U team. I tell you what, he will. He's proved it in the Premier League. He is a decent player. I do like Jack Harrison as well from Leeds. Top player. He really is. But Calvin Phillips, I get him all day long. He's so eager. So eager. So I was going to say, just got a couple more comments as well. Cheers to the stream. How we last. Thanks so much, Kendall. And that's where I'm going to end it, I think, because I've been for just over an hour. And thanks for coming on the live press conference reaction. And wraps up because I've got things to do. I'm going to have probably go to bed about 10 o'clock. I've got one more channel to go to 9:30 on someone else's channel. And then after that, I'll be straight to bed. And like I said, do subscribe. Do smash the likes up, yeah. Or slap the like up. Slaps, yeah. Not physically, by the way, but Lee Gunner style. Thank you very much, Daniel. I love you lots, by the way. And I'll catch you tomorrow. Can't wait for you, Daniel. And smash the like button and subscribe. Kendall, baby. Thank you very much indeed. And I'm trying to get, in about a couple weeks' time, touch wood, I'm trying to get Alex Hurst on my channel as well from the NFC Trust. So it'll be absolutely fantastic if I can get Alex on my channel as well if I go to Italy. So I'm going to keep on. He's a busy guy in a minute. So he reckons a couple of weeks' time, 3-4 weeks' time maybe. And then if I can get him on, that'd be amazing. Please look out for that. So, Jordy, what time in town? I'm going to try between at 12 o'clock. So I'm going to leave quite early, get it for 12 o'clock. And have a safe journey. Dan, thanks so much indeed, Daniel. Listen, that's it for me. And do slap the likes up, do subscribe, and I'll see you up tomorrow for the match. That's in James's Park. And if you do see us, please come up to us, say hi to us, and other members as well. Daniel will be there, and Paul will be there. Petey Prowlock, Adam Pearson, I'm sure they'll be there. All the people on the podcast will be up there as well. And just got to read these comments again. The Dugout Football Channel, even John, even to my guy, you'll be okay. And everything to kind words. Again, Tanji, again, do apologise that you lost your mum. And my condolences, guys, like to you and family and your loved ones as well. And I do apologise. And good luck. Thank you very much indeed, mate. I really appreciate that. Good night, John. Bright early from the birds catches the worm. Yay! That's what I like. That's what I like, baby. You know what I mean? But listen, I love you lots. Love you all. Mad love. And take care. And I'll read the lads. And I shall see you in James's Park tomorrow. Take care, guys.